Okay, let's see. We are back, guys. I know it's been a hiatus for me, but we are back, and we are going to be hitting commercials today. I got 15 of them. Oh, that's good. All right. Yep, so we got 15. I'm going to hit the first one here. What do we got? Let's see. So this is Jersey City. It is $1,000,006. Let's see. So what's first? I actually think I know this building. Yep. It does not look like it's active. That's good. So what I'm going to do first is, what we always want to check, guys, is that it's not listed. So this is an easy MLS for me to check. It's right in my area. It's actually right down the block from where I'm sitting, and it is expired. Okay, so let's give it a shout and see. It's an older owner, Angela. But let's give her a shout. All right, let's go. And let's see what we got. So let's call her. All right, it's ringing. Three rings. Four. This might go to voicemail. That's five rings. Yeah. Voicemail. Good morning. This message is for Angela. Angela, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial broker with Tip Commercial right in the Hudson County area. Wanted to reach out to you, Angela, regarding a couple properties that look like they came off the market unsold. And my partner and I were a little confused because they look like very good commercial properties. My number directly, Angela, if you could please call me. Today is Monday. I'm at 973 255 8714. And again, this is Daniel, and I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. Thank you. All right. She has two properties, so that's why the price was $1,000,006. There was two of them. Okay. So what I like to do is just track how many people I actually speak to and how many messages I leave. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a little bit, guys. Just so you know, it's been about 3 weeks since I filmed here. First week I was in Sedona. Second week I was on vacation, and then last week I just was ill. I got sick, and yeah, it was fun, very fun. But we're back. Nobody cares about me being sick, so they only care about me doing this. All right, so All right, so that was number one. So we'll follow up with her, and then what I do is, just so you guys know, I reach out and I put them into my follow up boss. So it goes into my CRM. All right, what do we got next? So the next one we have is. All right, why is she pulling these? All right, I have to kind of reiterate to my assistant. Unless she's putting the wrong. Hang on, she might have put she's got one in here for 100,000. And I have to see if this is incorrect. I'm imagining it is. I can't tell because it's too far back. It was, you know what? It was in the town of Passaic, so I'm just going to type in Passaic and see what comes up. I don't even see it. Where did she find this? Oh, it's not Passaic, it's Jersey City. I hate having to do this. So, just so you guys know, so when my assistant pulls these, I hate these calls. I don't know if it's somebody or if it's nobody. Let's find out. Good morning, this is Daniel. No, it's nobody. It's nobody. Remember, when you say hi, this is Daniel, there's a delay between when you say that and... Yeah, I don't know where this one is. All right, we're going to pass this one over. I don't have the time right now to... I got to tell you, my attorney is a fucking character. He's funny. All right. We're going to pass on and we're going to move off of this. We're going to go to the next one. All right. This is the same one. Okay, 702 17th. What do we got here? This is interesting. Just want to pull it up. Just bear with me a minute. No, that's not it. I don't understand where she's finding these. So, as it's nope, that's not it either. All right. Yeah, she's driving me a little bit nuts here with this. Just bear with me here a minute. I have to get this right with my assistant. All right. Let me just. I have to just text my assistant and be like, "Hey, good morning." Okay, sorry about that. Um, let's move on. We have others. So this is one, and I know this one. Let's see. This is on Park. There it is. All right, let's take a look. Oh, this is an old one. Why is this coming up now? Yeah, this is a weird one. All right, I'm trying to just search the, there we go. Yep. Who had it? This is an old from 2023. Well, let's see. Let's see if this thing sold. It's a very interesting name, but let's give it a shot. Okay. Hi, is this Mr. Choi? Mr. Choi, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent in Hudson County over with Tip Commercial. Sir, I was just reaching out to you about a building that I think you had for sale. I want to say it was a couple years ago, over on Park Ave in Union City. Okay. If you don't mind me asking, sir, do you still own that building? Okay. We were just reaching out to you to see, because I know you had it on the market a couple times and it doesn't look like it's sold. Would there be a scenario where you'd be interested in getting the property on the market and getting it sold? You're thinking you actually do want to get it back on the market? We're called Tip Commercial, TIP Commercial. I can, I so we have offices in the Hudson County area in Union City, and also we have one in Rutherford as well. Yeah, so we're right in the area. If it's okay with you, sir, what I'd like to do is just send you our information. You check us out, see what kind of properties we've sold, because we've sold buildings like that one on Park before, and I want you to be able to see that. And then what I'll do is I will reach out to you in another day or so after you've had a chance to take a look at it. And then if you feel like we'd be a fit to have a discussion, I'll have the owner of the company give you a call, and then we can get on a call together and see if we'd be a fit to work together. Does that sound good? Okay. What would be a good email for you, sir? That'd be great. Okay. Okay. At Gmail. Okay. And I'm going to let me just repeat that back to you. And then again, you take a look at it. We'll show you the track record that we have of the properties we've sold that are pretty similar to yours. And then I will follow up with you, let's say tomorrow, and you let me know, hey, Dan, like I think that, we'd be a fit to at least have a discussion. And I'll get the owner of the company. His name is Jason. I'll have him reach out to you when we can see if we'd be a fit. Does that sound good? Okay. Perfect. And if you don't mind me asking, you said you had offers on it now. Are they off? Okay. Okay. They approached you privately? All right. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. The private the buyers that want to go to you privately, they don't want your property on the open market, because if that's the case, then what'll happen is they have to now compete with other buyers, and your price will go up if that's the case. They don't want that. So they want to come to you privately, which is why they do that. That makes sense to you? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, let me do this, Mr. Choi. Thank you for number one for giving me a couple minutes today. I'm glad that I gave you a call. I'll send you that email, and there'll be a quick video of myself just to introduce you to me, so you can kind of put a face to the name. And then again, yeah, just research us. Check out our website. That'll be on there too. And then I'll reach back out to you tomorrow, and we'll see if we'd be a fit to get the owner Jason to talk to you. Okay. Excellent. Okay, Mr. Choi, thank you for your time. You bet. Bye bye. All right. That is a good call. So this was an old one, guys, just so you know. This was a very old expired. This was like 2.5 years old. So what that tells you is it's not too late to it's not too late to call people at all. This was listed in 2020. Actually, it's 3 years old, 2022. I don't know how it got in front of me and into my assistant's like orbit, but it did. And he said he is willing to sell it. I don't know, he said he has 2 private offers now. Who knows? A lot of they normally don't amount to much, those offers. But look, I have his email. Now I'm just taking a couple notes. I didn't even tell him that I live in in the area. So that's a good one. Perfect. I gotta, because I have like 6 or 7 pending. I need to reload my actives. I don't have a lot of actives. I only have like 2 or 3. So it's time to reload, guys. All right. Let's get to the next one. What do we have? Oh, this is. I included them as they were investment before family on the list you sent me here. Okay. I couldn't find them in Vortex as well, but I skipped trace based on the address. All right, that's interesting. Oh, so we have some good ones here. Oh, this is a good one, guys. So this is going to be. So this guy popped up again. I don't know why he keeps popping up, but the price is from the Reanimate since I can't find them in Vortex. Ah, okay, got it. I'm going to call this guy back. This is one that my partner and I pitched. I don't even know how many months ago. Probably 8, 9 months ago. And take me off your fucking list. I get a lot of these too, man. That's funny. I'm just trying to find his number, so just bear with me here. This is like a follow-up call. This seller probably could have been under contract and close to closing or already closed if he just listed with my partner and I, but he had an offer that was, from what he said, well, it's a bird in the hand, Dan. Okay. Well, now we're this far deep, and we still haven't. He still hasn't closed yet. I don't even know if he has a contract yet. So let's find out. He's a really nice guy, but he just shot himself in the foot, time frame wise. And he's a residential agent too. All right, it's ringing. I would be surprised if he answers. John. No, I owe you one. I'm the follow up. How's things? Yes. No, it's all good. I'm hoping you're giving me good news with regards to your offer. Tell me what's been happening. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. I'm going to be pretty. I mean this with obviously respectfully. How come you don't just list it with us and get it on the open market? Is it the money? Mm-hmm. You sure did. I would agree. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. Agreed. Yeah. Yeah. Well, in our experience, people like that, they're not what we call closers. And if you're really serious about purchasing a property north of, whatever the price you guys agreed to, and we're talking millions, you're in contact. Like this isn't something that you're doing flippantly, and it's just, of course, of course. So that's immediately, like, I knew in my mind anyway. I just was like, I don't. Yeah, I just was like, that's probably not going to move forward, which is why I'm going to constantly, I will continue to reach out to you just to see if these things are moving forward, because we met with you, what, 8 9 months ago, and there's still no contract in your hands from him. So we probably could have been either close to closing or even done at this point. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right. I know it's the bird in the hand, and we run into it a lot. You're not the only one, John. Believe me. But that's why I will continue. That's why I continue to call you, because I want the end goal here is obviously your happiness, being done with it, moving on, and just getting to the next phase of life with you and your significant other. That's really the goal here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, the way they should when someone's serious about buying a property. That's what happens. You put something together. You get a contract together. You put money in escrow in your attorney's account, and then you guys go through the process. That's how it goes. Good. Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. What's he gonna do with it? What's his end goal for the? Okay, got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right, my friend. Yes, that's well. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like again, I think you can. I think you know from meeting us, our intentions are obviously good here. That we want you whole and happy. Um, if it's with us, great. If it's with somebody else, I mean, that's how the ball bounces sometimes. But that's okay. So, awesome. All right, my friend. I'll talk to you soon. You bet. Bye. All right. It's amazing, guys. So now he has another person interested privately. I said, okay. I mean, you heard me ask. I mean, why don't you just list it with us? And I think that a little bit of it is the money, but at the end of the day, he now he has an LOI from this new buyer and seems to be moving forward. So we'll see. Who knows? But we will we'll leave that as is. Okay. What do we got next? This is a nice one. This is $1,700,000. Let's see what we have. It's an old one. 2 years ago. I don't know how these are coming up here. Yeah. No, last year. Okay. It was listed for a year. This looks like an auto body. Let's see what we got. This is in Patterson. Did this sell? Looks like it actually sold. Yeah. No, it didn't sell. Well, that's good. Okay. This is good then. 3, 5, 6, 7, 4, 4. I'm just looking it up, guys. So just give me a minute. When you see me doing this, all it is me looking up the property. There it is. Nope, it did not sell. Oh, this is a nice one. Let's call it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's 2016. No, this didn't sell. Okay. All right, so we're clear, guys. We're going to call this. This is good. I probably go a little bit too in depth into seeing if it's listed or not, but I just, I don't know. I don't like calling listings that are sold or listed with somebody else. All right, who do we have here? This is Frank. I hope this is the owner. Let's see. Good morning, Frank. My name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. Frank, I wanted to reach out to you regarding like an auto an industrial building that looked like it was for sale last year over in Patterson. I just so I know, did that property ever sell, or do you still own that one, sir? Oh, you did sell that one. This was 4753. Yeah. No, this one's on Patterson. Yeah. Oh, got it. Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah. Got it. Okay, it's 38. And that one you sold. So the one 47-53, that's gone. Okay, got it. So that's gone. Okay. We okay. We saw it. My partner and I saw it. We were a little confused. We looked like it didn't sell, and we were like, I don't know how that happened, but this makes more sense now. Yep. Yep, that's what we saw, and we just were a little unsure about that. We're commercial brokers, like in the right in the area, because we do a lot of business in, like Patterson and Rutherford, and those kinds of areas. If you don't mind me asking, was this the only commercial property that you had that you were thinking of putting on the market? Okay, got it. How are they performing for you? Yeah, Hackensack's a good. Well, yes, that is two different worlds, my friend. I'm sure you know. That's funny. Okay, yeah, we were just kind of reaching out and seeing, what if we could do something for you if you still owned it, but it looks like they're gone. So, all right, yeah. I mean, we're would you be opposed if I was to send you our info, and if you're, yeah, what's a good email for you, Frank? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Got it. I'm gonna put together an email for you today, and again, we're pretty active with like industrial manufacturing, land development, things like that. You know, okay, got it. I will put together an email for you. I appreciate the time, Frank. Thanks for answering the phone today. All right, take care. All right. So he doesn't own it. He sold it. Interestingly, he's the previous owner. I wonder who owns it now. Because he's still showing as the owner, and he's not. Oh, I get it. I get it. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the new owner of this. Okay. Right. That's the goal, man. Okay. So she's going to pull that. And what we're going to do is look at this one. 11.6. This is 1.4. And this is in Somerville. All right, what is this? Oh, is this listed? No, this is. There we go. That's. Oh. Hold on. Okay, let's see what we got. There it is. Come on. All right, it's not. Oh, it is under. Shit. Yeah, it's under contract. All right, can't call that one. That sucks. What do we got here? So let's try this one. All right, this guy's in. All right. Sorry, guys. This is just taking. This is why I do the due diligence, because that one was listed, and we can't do that. We can't call them if they're listed. Okay. Who do we got next? This is $1 million. All right. This is $1 million. It's in Union. Let's check this. See what the story is. There it is. All right. This property is appeals to owner occupants, blah, 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 blah. All right. It's a nice building. It's about $1 million. It's in Union. Let's see where we're at with this thing. Ugh. This is listed too, man. Fuck. All right. Delete it. You just got to get rid of it. That's all. And we just keep moving on. What's this one? $1 million in Elizabeth. I hope there's not a language barrier here. I have a feeling that that one lead that I got is going to be like it today. It would suck, but all right, that's good. This one's not under 311. There's the expired. Got it. Oh, it's a oh, this is perfect. It's a beautiful building too. Listed and just expired, so this is good. All right, now we can give this one a call. This is Mr. Fernandez. All right, let's give him a shout. Bad number. Well, let's try the residential. And I have his wife here too, and that's the number that came up for his wife, so that's a problem. Oh, this sucks. Let's try and see if we can get him on his residential line. I don't think this is the residential line, but we'll see. It's ringing. Yep, this is not a good number either. Let's try this one for the weather. They only have 4 numbers here, and shoot. Damn it. That one's out of service too. Fuck. I'm going to try the first number one more time. It comes up for both of them. No, it's a bad number. It went right to voicemail. Shit. All right. I don't want to sit and dwell on this. Let it go. What do we got here? This is in Newark. Let's see what we got. That stinks because I really wanted that. Oh, well, this is definitely an expired. And it came off the market this year. Let's give it a shout. This is... Oh. Inez. Now that one goes right to voicemail. Really, man? Let's try the next one. It's ringing. The other one went right to voicemail. I think the other one's her number, but... Hi, I was looking for Inez, please. Inez Moraldo? Wrong number. Okay, sorry, sir. All right. So the first number is her number. And it went right to voicemail, so we're going to call it again. And then leave a message. Good morning. This message is for Inez. Inez, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial in the Newark area, and I wanted to reach out to you regarding a building that was for sale over in Newark in the Ironbound section. When you have a moment, Inez, please call me. It is Monday. It's about 10 o'clock. My number is 973-255-8714. And again, I'm Daniel, and I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. We're just calling about your building that was for sale in Newark. Thank you, ma'am. All right. I'm going to try this number here. There's her daughter. Her daughter lives in Arizona. But there's another number here I want to try. Let's try this. Nope. No, that's not residential. Let's try this. There's a residential. That's out of service. Wow. I think the first number I called is her number. All right, let's leave a a message in my CRM. That is her number. That actually is. That's the one that came up. All right. Let's keep going. All right, we have a couple more. This is 1.1. And I want to make sure this one's not listed either. All right. That's better. This didn't sell. Is that the expired? No, there's the expired. Oh, so I see what he's doing. He keeps listing it with the same agent at. But it's, how do I say this? It is an agent of the same descent. Hi, is this Mr. Wu? Mr. Wu, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent in the area with Tip Commercial. Sir, we just wanted to reach out to you regarding a building that it looked like you had for sale over in Sparta on Woodport Road. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Well, the reason we were reaching out to you is we wanted to see what your interest was in actually getting the property sold, because it looks like you had it listed a few times at the same price with the same agent. So we didn't know if maybe you knew the agent or related to them. Oh, could you repeat that, sir? Okay, so you're saying you would put it back on the market. You're just not going to list it yet. Okay. All right. He wasn't understanding a word I said, and the language barrier. So definitely, probably why he's listing it with this agent. It's the same. They speak the same language, so that's fine. So we'll just get rid of that. All right, we went through all of these commercials. I'm just trying to think, is there any other ones that I would have to follow up with? Oh, you know who I do have to follow up with? Hold on a minute. I know exactly who I need to. No. Okay, we have some follow-ups to go here. And this is who we are going to start to call. All right, these are some probate follow-ups we're going to do. This is Harple. Okay. These are probate follow-ups that I'm doing. Hi, is this Harple? Hi, Harple. This is Daniel. I'm the probate agent that spoke to you a while back, and I just wanted to. You asked me to reach out to you in a couple weeks. We spoke about 2 weeks ago, and I also did send you the email too, to your email. I was just checking to see if you had a chance to take a look at it, and if so, have you decided maybe who you're going to be wanting to talk to as far as maybe the property? I'm sure you have. I know this is a challenging time for you. Yeah. With these, usually it's a long process, Harple. When someone passes away, yeah, I know it all of these different things can start to come up financially, emotionally. I understand. It happened when my father passed away. Same thing here. So I'm imagining you basically haven't really done much as far as looking into any of the emails that I've sent or information about us. Okay. Is there something I can do to help you, my friend? At this point, I know it's a lot. Yes. Yeah. So one of the services that we provide to families like yourself is we do what's called an estimate of value. So what we'll do is we look at the property and then we see similar properties to what an appraiser will use to value yours, and we do the same thing. And then what we'll do is we'll let you know, based on the property itself, and then what the market is doing, this is what you could expect to receive, and we'll give you there'll be a range of numbers of what you can expect when you go on the open market to actually, if you were to sell the property, what you can expect to receive. So we do that for you as a courtesy. Is that something you're interested in, Harple? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what we an appraisal's fine to for you to. We would never tell you not to do one. The only thing that we would say is when you put the property on the market for sale, the buyer's going to pay for an appraisal anyway. So your appraisal and the buyer's appraisal may not be the same number, and fortunately or unfortunately, the buyer's appraisal is going to be the one that matters because they're the ones getting the money, the financing. So the bank is going to send their own appraiser out. So that's where we come in, and we will give you what an appraiser would use, so you don't have to pay for it. So we'll give you comparables in the market of what's selling and give you a good idea of what you can expect to receive when you list it. And then when the buyer gets their appraisal, they pay for it, not you. So that's something that we can do as a courtesy to you, is to give you that estimate of value. So I'm imagining, Harple, that you being that you really haven't done much in the way of thinking about this and work, you probably haven't even looked at what's been going on in the market and things like that, have you? Okay. Yeah, so we could do that for you if that's something that you're interested in. We'd be more than happy to help you with that. Because, again, we know, Harpo, you have a lot on your mind right now, a lot. I can imagine what's going on with the family and just with yourself. So we want to do our best to take all of the, let us do the real estate part and you just focus on being with your family and supporting your family. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot. I know it's a lot. When things like this happen, there's so many different components to, I'm sorry? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that the when something like this happens, there's so many different components to it. There's the financial component, which is what we would hope to help you with. There's the emotional component. There's the just being there emotionally for your family. So what we try to do is just kind of alleviate the real estate part of it, take care of that for you, get you the absolute most we can for you, and do it in a way that's very smooth and easy. So you can, focus on being with your family. So that's why I'll always ask, is there something that I can do for you now? Some way I can help you out now? Maybe a better question, Harpo, do you and your family know what you want to do with the property? Are you thinking you want to keep it, or are you thinking you want to put it on the market and sell it? Okay. Yeah. So you haven't really made any kind of a decision yet on what you're looking to do with it. Okay. Would an estimate of value help you in that decision? Knowing what it would be worth on the open market if you were to sell it? Would having that information be helpful? Okay. Right. Right. Would you like me to do that for you? No. No, we do what we would do is just I'll run numbers for you, see what's going on the open market, and then what I'll do is reconnect with you. I'll email you the information, and then I'll call you and we go over it together as a team. so you understand and know, like, this is the market, this is what it's, going to bear for you, and we'll give you a high range in price and a market value range in price. Yeah. No, you're not. It's not a problem. You're not. Yeah, you're at the end of the day, Harple, if you feel that after, we've discussed, how we can help you, and you talk to maybe somebody else and you feel like you connect with them better than me, that's okay. That's not a problem. Yeah, we're okay with that. You're not under any obligation to you. We would hope that at some point you would say to us, hey, we feel comfortable and confident with you, Daniel, you and your team, and we would like to work with you. That's obviously the goal, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way, and that's okay too. We want to help you either way. So, you tell me, Harple, if you would like for me to do that for you, I'm more than happy to do it. I know it would probably help you and your family with maybe making a decision. Yeah, yeah. Well, it'll help you when you. Hmm. Understood. I understand. Yeah. And I want you to understand too, Harper. We're here to help you. We're not here to talk you into doing anything that you don't want to do. Okay, so just I guess put your mind at ease that that's our intention here, is just to help you. We offer a service, and the service that we offer is that we would, if we handle the real estate portion of this and help you out if there's things that you need to maybe to clean out, if you wanted to do an estate sale, things like that. Moving expenses, we would help you with moving expenses, things of that nature, so you can focus with your family and be with your family during this time. So that's our intention here. That's all. Okay. Sure. I actually did. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna resend it to you. Um, where is it? It was actually a video that I just sent to myself. Yeah, it had there it is. I actually sent it to you twice, but I'm going to send you the original one. I'm going to forward it to you right now. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. The when you here's what I would share with you, Harple, is when you decide who you're going to work with, then yes, like if we were to put the property on the market, then we would discuss price, we would discuss the professional fee that we have, but that only comes when you decide, hey, Daniel, I want to hire you and your team. Okay, so if that's what you're looking for me to put in an email, I can definitely do that for you. Not a problem. So is that what you would like me to put in there? Like, just that, we offer these services to you. The services that we offer to you are there if you decide to hire us. So, like, for example, we have somebody that does estate sales. So the only thing I would do for you is give you her number, and then you would contact her and you'd work out an agreement with her. Like, we just offer the service to you. If you decide to hire us and you have moving expenses, we would help you with moving expenses. So that's a courtesy that we do to the people that hire us. But that only comes if you hire us. Yeah, like we wouldn't pay for your moving expenses and then you decide to hire somebody else. Like we wouldn't do that. And I'm sure you would understand that. Yeah. Yep. But those are things that we offer to you. So I can put that in writing for you if that's what you desire. Is that okay? Okay. Right. Okay. Not a problem. Would you like me, Harple, to reach back out to you maybe in a week or two? Give you some time to figure out what what's going on with you. It's okay. Again, we're not here to talk you into doing anything you don't want to do. So if you want to put this on pause, we're it's okay. What would serve you? Sure, sure. And eventually, I mean, look, at some point, you'll have to figure out what you want to do with the property, whether it's to keep it, sell it, rent it, whatever. And then whatever you choose, we'll support you. We're with you here, 100%. And I know that, yeah, at some point you're going to have to, that'll be something that you'll have to make a decision on. So we're just here to maybe help you out with that, whatever you decide. Yeah. So that's why I offered if you wanted us to do the market analysis for you, I'm happy to do it for you. And again, there's no charge to you. It's going to help you and your family make a decision on the property. So I leave it up. The choice is yours, my friend. If you want me to do that, I'm more than happy to do it for you. I'll put the email together for you today that says that it's no obligation to you, and we're just doing it as a courtesy. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. And Harper, let me just say, I appreciate you being very honest and candid with me. It does help. So thank you for just sharing what you're sharing and just being upfront. I appreciate it. Sure. Sure. Well, we're here to help. So what I'll do is I'll put that email together for you today. I'm just going to forward it to you because I sent it to you a couple times. The first email I sent to you was on July 9th, so it was almost a month ago. But again, I know you have a lot going on. And then I re-forwarded it to you um, a week later, July 22nd, 2 weeks later. But again, I know that you have a lot going on, so it's okay. I'm going to send it to you again today in about 10 minutes, and then at least you'll have it. And then what I'll do is over these next couple days, I'm going to really do some research for you and give you a good idea of what the property would sell for on the open market. Okay? Do you happen to know, Harple, if the property is occupied? Is it rented or is it vacant? This is the one on Jersey. Okay. 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 Got it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, I can imagine. Right. What's best? Okay. All right. I'll do some research, Harpo. Are those 2 bedroom units or are they 1 bedroom units? Okay, it's a duplex. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the upper's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath, and the one the upstairs is a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. The one you live in, Harple, is that a 2 bedroom as well? Okay, so 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Got it. Okay, with a downstairs. Okay, I'll do some numbers here for you and see what we can come up with as far as an estimate of value, and then we can go from there. Okay. Thank you again, Harple, for you bet. Thanks again. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. All right. So to give you guys an idea, he's very distraught. He's very distraught. I happen to think that it's his son that passed away. Um, okay. Yeah, it's hard. These situations are hard sometimes because they're not to be pushed. It's like you have to guide them and help them with the decision making. And he just says there's other things that are a priority right now to him. He said this is not a priority. So they don't know what they want to do with the property. So I'm going to give them, I'm just going to pull some numbers. All right. Okay. All right. This is Justine. We're going to give Justine a follow-up call. This was a very nice woman. Let's see if we can get in touch with her. She had a lot going on, too. Hi, Justine. Hey, this is Daniel. I was the estate and the probate agent that spoke to you about a month or 2 ago. How you doing? You did. You told me that in August you were, and that's what I was reaching out to see if is. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna put you for the last week of August. Okay. I wasn't sure when the move was, so I just figured let me give you a quick call and see where you're at. And let me ask you, is there anything that because we have moving services that we offer to some clients? Oh, nice. Yes, I gotcha. Yeah, I know. I gotcha. Uh, no problem. No problem. I was in moving hell too, but I understand. So I want to put you in here for the last week of August. Okay. Awesome. You bet, Justine. Take care. Bye bye. All right. So I had in here she was moving, so I just wanted to see when she is. She's literally moving like as we speak. So she said I'm in box hell. But she said I want to talk to you. Give me a call at the end of August. So now what I'll do is I date when I talk to her 8/4. Yeah. Cool. Cool. All right. Who do we have next? I actually spoke to this guy. I'm going to call him again. This one's around the corner from me. I spoke to his niece. It's ringing. Ah. All right. I left him a message on Saturday, so I'm not going to leave him another message today. This is Karen, who I'm going to call. And the reason I'm going to call her is she looked at my email the other day. So it tells me that but the problem with this one is they don't have uniformity. There's multiple siblings and two of them don't want to sell. So Karen, Daniel with the how you doing? Well, I haven't talked to you. I just wanted to reach back out. I haven't talked to you in a couple weeks, so just checking in to see has there been any kind of movement with anything, or is it all still kind of the same? Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, is that right? Okay. Yes. Yes. We had 50 years with my parents, so yeah, I totally understand where you're at with it. Um, and that's the one that's on Roosevelt, right? Yeah. Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, how long is the contract for the other one? Yes. Good. Okay. That was what I was hoping she would that she would say. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know who she is. I know who she is. Yeah, uh I've seen some of the listings that she has. Yeah, so I know she is. Okay. Again, I always kind of is it a route that I would go? No, only because it's like at the end of your work week, if your boss comes to you and says, "Hey, we're going to pay you 2/3 less for the work that you did," what would you say to what would you say to him? You'd say to him, "No, you're crazy." Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's aggressive. Yeah. It is. It's aggressive. It's a, yeah. So yeah, so a couple of things come to mind. The first thing is did you ask her like what else, like what is she doing to market your property? Like what is how is she getting it out there? Does she just put it on the MLS and that's it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I have to be careful how I word this. There are two types of agents that are out there. There are agents that will put properties on the MLS, and they're more passive. They will wait for buyers to come to them. Okay, which is we're just going to put on the MLS and hope, wish, and pray somebody comes. There are, and the downside with that is and again it kind of goes with your professional fee. You're going to get what you pay for. If she knows that she's only going to make 1% on it, as opposed to what your normal standard is, which is 2.5 to 3, how much work and effort and aggression are you going to do to go out there and find a buyer for that property? Then there's a second type of agent, which is, and they're aggressive. They go out into the marketplace and find buyers for the properties that they have. They make fun. For me personally, myself and my team, we make phone calls from 8 in the morning to probably 11:30. And the first thing that we're doing is trying to find buyers for the sellers that we have. So we go out into the market to find those buyers for you, which is why we have the results that we do. I'm sure you probably looked us up online and you see some of the past client reviews. That's why we don't just sit back and wait for somebody to come to us. It's not the way to do it. Not especially not in this market. So, because the buy, the buyer that's going to be looking for your property is what we call a niche buyer, because you're over $1 million. So right out of the gate, hmm yeah, sure, hmm hmm well, it has to make sense for them. Sure. Investors that are wealthy don't get wealthy by buying property that doesn't make sense for them. So yeah, so at the end of the day, these are all factors that go into when we sit down and go over. All right, here's what we're going to list the property for. Whatever happened with the your father's girlfriend? Is she still there? She give you a time frame? Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Sure. No, it'll take it'll depending on what attorney the attorneys that are involved. Um, it shouldn't take that long, but yeah, there are some complexities that come with this um, that'll be there. As did you mention that you had other siblings that weren't looking to sell it? Did they finally come on board? Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Right. Okay. Yeah. It's yeah. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. It's because there's more to this. I mean, I literally just got off the phone with somebody who his son passed away, and he's just not even in any kind of a mental state to even think about real estate. And I said, that's fine. And I just was like, John, look, I said, what we're here to do is alleviate the real estate portion of it for you, get you the absolute most we can, offer the services that we offer, so you can sit and be with your family and deal with the emotional and the mental component that comes with someone passing away. Because there's so many facets to it. There's a spiritual facet, there's a mental facet, there's an emotional facet, there's a financial facet. All of these things come into play, and then there's a physical aspect of you when you're mentally like worn down, your body physically is tired because yes, that's why. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's emotional, and it takes a toll. It takes a toll on your body physically. So we understand all of that, and that's why when I sent you the email, those are all the services that we offer when someone decides they want to put us to work for them to get properties sold. And that's again, there's it's not just, hey, we're just going to put the property in the market and sell it. Like there's other facets to it, and we understand that. So again, at the end of the day, I hope she can sell it for you. Is she gonna be the one you use for the other property too? Sure, sure. Okay, I do. I mean, yeah, yep. I haven't, I haven't seen the property yet, so I would want to see it first before, because these appraisals are all well and good. And it's funny. I was just telling John this. I said, look, because he asked me, should I get an appraisal? And I said, look, I said, a, a personal appraisal. I said, I'm not going to tell you not to do it, but it's irrelevant. And it's irrelevant because when the buyer gets their financing, the bank's going to do an appraisal. And the bank appraiser and your appraisal, I can guarantee you they're not going to be the same number. They're just not. And the bank appraisal is the one that's going to win because the buyer's getting financing from them. Yes. So that's where a real estate broker like myself would come in and just be like, hey, and this is what I shared with them. I said, I'll use, I'll run numbers in the market and see what, realistically what a buyer would pay, would a buyer would be looking to pay for it. Because again, at the end, the numbers have to make sense. Like for Monastery, the issue that's there is it needs to be renovated. Hopefully you can get her out. But the investor that's going to sink money, he has to know that he's going to get some kind of a return on his money. So at the end of it, I think that the 1-1 is a little aggressive for what the property had, because it's basically going to be a complete renovation job. And there's a couple that I'm talking to. They have one property on Central Ave, and same thing. They got an appraisal, and the appraisal was like, it's going to probably be close to 100 grand over what the highest sale was, and it's a renovate. It's down to the studs. Like the property right now is down to the studs. And I talked to a couple investors, and they were like, "Who gave this number?" And I said, "Oh, they had an appraisal." And he said, he goes, think about this. If I was to sink this kind of money in it, when I wouldn't get my return for like 20 to 25 years. And I said, yeah, I understand. He's like, so, I would offer them something a lot less. I'm not saying that's the case for yours, but again, these investors that's going to be your buyer, is somebody who's going to buy it, renovate it, and then rent it, not live in it. I think that's probably going to be your buyer, because you got to think about it. If someone's going to live in it, they're going to have to purchase it and then wait. Lord knows how long it's going to take them to renovate the whole building. So now you have capital tied up in purchasing it and renovating it, but not getting any kind of a return on the money that you've now put into it to buy it. So it's a lot. It's a lot. It's like you buying a home and then having a gut rent of the home, but you can't live in the home. So now you're paying rent on the place you're at and the mortgage on the property that you just bought, but you can't live in the property yet. So these are all factors that, again, when we go over numbers, like let's say we do it for Roosevelt, these are all things that I would go over with your sister and you. And come up with, again, realistic, because what we don't want is for the property to sit on the market 30, 60, 90 days, and then the questions start to come up from buyers' perspectives. That's you just said question number one. Dan, what's wrong with it? And then the first question is how long has it been on the market? And then when I tell them, wow, interesting. So then you have to ask yourself, what are the odds that they're going to put a full price offer together for you if they know it's on the market 60 days, 90 days? Would you? Of course. Yeah. Yeah. So these are all things that I want to avoid. And we will, again, these are all things I'll go over with you when we go as far as pricing strategy, because there's two strategies to price property. List high, leave room to negotiate down, which in this market's very tough because there's less buyers now than there was, 3-4 years ago. And then the second strategy is just pricing it right at market and inciting multiple offers. But whatever one a seller will choose, I support you 100%. I'm not married to either one of them. I just want to give you what is going on, or what you can realistically expect with both listing high and listing at market. Here's what you'll expect. So my advice, I guess I'd say maybe for you, I'm gonna say advice, something to think about is if you start to see this property sitting on the market longer than, let's say you've passed the 30-day mark, you've passed the 40-day mark, now you're getting to 50, 60 days, price reductions. I mean, I don't want to tell your agent what to do, but now you're chasing the market down. That's what we call chasing it down. You're trying to find a number that buyers are seeing value at. Because after 30 days, 45 days, they do not see value at the number that you're at, because it'd be under contract and close to closing. So that's why I like, again, and I would do it with Roosevelt. I don't want to take a listing at a number that I don't think it would sell at, because it's not going to serve you and your sister and your family. It doesn't serve you. Okay. Sure. Mm-hmm. I know. It's a gutting. When a parent passes, it is a gutting experience. It's the only way I can describe it. It was very gutting when my father passed 2 years ago. Yeah, it's hard. It's very hard. So I understand when you share that. I understand what you mean. So, but that's why we try to be we offer the services that we do. We understand. We try to be as proactive as we can with you. regarding price, regarding time frames. What's most some families price is not the most important. It's smoothness of transaction. They just want to be done with it. So okay, if that's the case, because we give you a cash number and we'll give you if you wanted to go on the open market number. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. Understood. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, sure. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Absolutely. Yeah. And it's so yeah, it's a I guess the best thing I can say is it's a process. It is all a process. Um and I would love to sit with you. I mean, I'd love to sit with your whole family. We all sit down together and come up with what we all think um, the right number is. I'll show you properties that are moving at specific prices and properties that aren't moving at specific prices. And then I'll just present you all the information, and then you all make the best decision that you feel is best for you and your family. And that's it. Like I don't come in and recommend different prices. I don't. I'm gonna give you what's working and I'm gonna give you what's not working. And then you guys can see the days on market for properties that aren't and properties that are. And then we can come to an agreement on listing price. And then I'll explain to you what we do to get it sold. I don't just let it sit on the market and hope that somebody's gonna come from the MLS. We have too many investors. We have too many people making phone calls daily to find buyers for you. So yeah, we're very proactive. Let's put it that way. We get very aggressive when it comes to finding buyers, and we are. And I would share with you this. I know that we are strong in protecting the value of my own fee, but you can be sure, Karen, that I'm going to be just as protective over the equity that you and your family have earned in these properties over the decades that you've owned it. I will be equally as tough fighting tooth and nail for that equity. So that's why we're at where we're at when it comes to professional fee. Because if I can't protect the value of my own fee, how can I protect the equity in your property? Like what's this? What is an agent who discounts their own fee? What's their method when a property or an offer comes in and it's not at list price? How do they negotiate it for you? So that's why So I'm giving you a bird's eye view into what you can expect with us. That's all. So, and we would make it something again that it would never be a reason that we don't do business together. We would come up with something that's beneficial for us, beneficial for you and your family. Everybody's happy, and then you get what you want, which is a sold property at the highest amount we can, smoothest possible process as possible. So I would leave it with that, and I guess do you have a time frame with regards to the other one? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Do you know the layouts of it? Excuse me, because what I can do is I can run some numbers and see where we are with that 975. As far as like bed bath count, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I've driven past it, so I know the. I just didn't know the layout on the inside. Okay. Central AC, all that good stuff, or no? Is it window air? Okay. 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 Good. 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 All right. Let me run some numbers and see what's selling in the area. Um, and I'll get this going for you. All right. Anything? I mean, anything else you think is important? Or I'm glad we had a chance to connect today. This was good. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm right around the corner from both. It's and it's Yeah. So again, that's what I can offer you and your family from a fee perspective. Is at least you know that every morning we're on the phones making calls. Like it's 11 o'clock, and I still have so many other phone calls to make. So, and what we do is when we speak to people, the first things that we do is we go over the listings that we have. Who do you know that would be interested in this property? This is the property that we have. This is the numbers, and we go over it with potential buyers. So we're doing that every day. I'd imagine that's important in the agent that you end up hiring for these properties, right? Somebody who's aggressive. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what so that's that. So I appreciate you giving me a few minutes today. If you want to share this information with your sister, go, with Jennifer, go right ahead. I'm fine with that. I never heard back from her, so I'm assuming that, oh, wow. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, wow. Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can imagine. I can imagine. And yeah, the I think the emotional component that comes with this is, I don't think it's something that anybody can kind of prepare for, even if you've had a parent that's passed and now the other one passes. I don't know how you can prepare for something like this. And that's, because again, my mother's still alive. My father passed 2 years ago, and my mother's still here, but she's now starting to have signs of, you know, limited capacity. And we just got done. I don't want to say done. You'll never get done grieving, when your father passes. But we feel like we got into a good place, and now she's displaying this kind of behavior. So it's challenging. It is. It's a big deal. And again, at the end of the day, what we can do, which is why we offer the services we do: estate sales, clean outs, moving, things like that. That's why we do that. So you can kind of let us. I always say, like, let us handle the real estate side. You handle the emotional component, and be with your family. And everybody can kind of do that. So, I understand, and that's very, very wow. That's I don't know what to say to that. That you found out that about your mother. That's. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. You guys are dealing with a lot. So if I can be of help or assistance in the meantime, let me know. But as far as monastery, you are represented, so we won't talk about that. We'll focus more on um, Roosevelt. Yeah, and then you can. And I mean, if you want to keep me abreast of what's happening with the other one, you're more than welcome to. Um, have you had showings? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's keep in touch. Let me do some digging on this. Give me a few days. I really want to kind of dig into this and see what if that's realistic. It doesn't sound like it's a crazy number, to be honest. Um, but let me see what I can come up with, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right. And I'm here if you need me for anything. Okay. My pleasure. All right. Take care. You bet. Take care, Karen. All right. So they ended up listing with a no Angela here. Wrong number. No Angela here. Did I call somebody Angela? Um, all right. So they're again, they listed with a discount broker, discount agent, 1%. Okay. And the property is probably it's a little aggressive on the number, let's put it that way. So, but that's all good. This is why we're here. It's why we do what we do. Still offer value. Um, this is Adolfo. Let me call this guy. This is some follow up. This guy was hard. Hi, Adolfo. Adolfo, this is Daniel. I'm the estate and probate agent that spoke to you a couple weeks ago. Do you remember speaking with me? Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to reach out to you. You mentioned that you may give a follow up call in a couple weeks to see where you're at, because I know you're looking to do some work to the property. So I just wanted to check in with you, my friend, and see if there's something that we can do for you, or where you're at with the property in West New York. Okay. Okay. Let me just take a couple notes. So financials. Okay. Yeah, Adolfo. When my father worked for the state of New Jersey, so how about that? So when he passed away a couple years ago, I'm the executor of his will, and to get his pension and like Social Security and just information from them, it took me almost a year. My mother just said, "I can't deal with it. You deal with it," and I ended up doing it for almost a year, my friend. I know what you're going through, and I don't envy you. It is hard. New Jersey is not easy. It's not easy. Is there something I can do maybe to help you? I mean, I'd offer that to you. I don't know. Okay. 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 I don't know. I sent you the email to the Ortuz to the Ortuz email. I don't know if you had a chance to take a look at it, but it just goes over the services that we offer to people, families like yourself that are moving through probate or done with it. You might even be done with it at this point, and now you're just working through the financials. So I can resend it to you. But yeah, I mean, if there's estate sales, clean outs, handy, work things of that nature, we have people that we can help you with that. Okay. Yes, you have to do the financial component has to get taken care of first. Well, I understand that. Okay. All right. Well, listen. Yeah, I just wanted to check in with you, my friend. I'll excuse me. I'll send that email to you, resend it to you, and then we can connect at a later date and see where you're at with that. Okay. Thanks, Adolfo. All right. Bye bye. Okay. Gotta get something going here. I gotta get Idalis's questions. Okay. Whoops. All right. Yeah, you never know. These things may not go. Let's give this guy a call. Good morning, Artis. This is Daniel. I'm the estate and probate agent that spoke to you, Artis. I think it was probably about a month ago regarding the property that you had. And you mentioned that the one on Bidwell, you had a private, it was a private sale with a buyer that you got had approached you. We were just calling to check in and see if that actually went to fruition and closed. Again, we offer a lot of different services to families moving through the estate and the probate process. So I also sent an email to the A Brown email that that you gave to me. So that's me. So Artis, my number is 973-255-8714. Thank you. Okay. Let me just see who else would be a. All right. Oh, I gotta. Shit. I have a fucking. All right, guys, I got a jet. I totally forgot I have a chiro appointment. Shoot. Good sesh today, guys. We got some good phone calls. I'm gonna come back and do all of the emails. So I'll probably jump back on. I don't know, maybe like an hour or two to do emails. So if you guys want me to do that, I can. I'll probably be on there.